Well, hello everyone and welcome to the plot tour for April. Quite a reasonable month so far, mild, and no signs of any frosts in the near future. We still have daffodils, the occasional tulip, and finally we have an iris flower stalk. It's taken a couple of years to settle in, but that seems quite happy. Got the phlox doing well over there. Since last month I've replaced the lavender with these hemeroclus. We've got some gladioli coming up. The rhubarb's doing quite well, settling into its new location. Well, it's its old location, but having been moved. So the new strawberries seem to be doing okay. Not bulking up hugely so far, but they seem quite healthy. The blueberries, I'm not convinced about this one in the middle. The colour of its leaves, although it is blossoming, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. So this is going to be a bed for courgettes this year, so still a bit early for them. Looks like a fox has been digging in the middle of it. So we've got signs of fruit on the blackcurrants and the gooseberries, lots and lots of lovely gooseberries there. So hopefully another good year for those, although we haven't finished the gooseberry jam from previous years. So carrot bath has been part sown, and the new strawberry bath, that could do with a bit of a weed. Golden Celebration Rose is looking very nice, covered in buds. So we haven't done the meadow area yet, but that is on the list for the next week or two. And we've risked uncovering the chicory, because the pigeons have been massacring the ones that have been uncovered elsewhere. In fact, you can see they've started to strip the ones on the edge there. So nothing in there. And the thornless blackberry is doing quite well in there. And a cover crop that never really came to anything in here. Shallots are doing pretty well. These are just some leftovers we had from last year's shallots. And then they've got the onions. The onion sets, a few fails, but mostly still there. Another cover crop that's not done too well. And the garlic, fantastic. It's looking quite green. Usually this time of year it's got a bit yellow, but Anyway, other than the wonderful bunting that's gone up, we've got, for the first time ever, we've got some peaches. Quite a lot of them. And with no sign of any frost, that's got a chance. Don't know what to do with them. That's about 7 years that the peach tree's been there and never given anything at all. So the foxgloves doing their things, quite a few of them there. Now the orange lily is basically taking over this bed. I think the salvia at the front there has died. We've got a pink and a sedum, penstemon. And the Barcelona tulips are nearly over. They're looking quite faded and pale now. But they are multiplying gradually. So daffodils are well and truly finished there. I'm too early in the morning to catch the sun going through the red love apple tree, but it's having a great time. Added in, this is a grass that will be going in where the tulips are there in that container. The peony is loving life. Got some flower heads on there already. This blue penstemon that survived the winter is taking over. There is actually meant to be a pink in there somewhere. I'm going to have to try and peg this back a bit. It's a beautiful thing, but I wasn't quite expecting it to be that successful. The original Waldo, I haven't had the heart to remove it yet. I will do. So the poor old pond, this is a sign of how dry it's been lately, although not really. So I'm still thinking it's got some kind of slow leak in the liner, which is unfortunate really. Look at this whopper. This tree lily thing is an absolute monster. There's the poor little fellas beside it, they're getting munched by the slugs. So no sign of, oh, I just tell a lie. I was going to say there's no sign of the dahlias on the bank, but there is. And looks like they're being munched by slugs. So Gertrude Jekyll Rose is doing extremely well. She looks very healthy. And the clematis, my goodness, yes. It's right up to the top. That's fantastic. Some of the transplants in here, the pinks, heuchera, they seem to be quite happy. Got a spare gooseberry there, which seems to be growing other things. And the raspberries are doing really well. We're sort of allowing them to take over the whole of this bed. There used to be some strawberries beside them, where all this nigella is now. So we've had blossom on pretty much all of the super column pear trees. Whether that actually means we'll have any fruit, another matter. So the residue is still breaking down on the sweet corn bed. And it's still too early for parsnips. And we've had some bean success there, little clumps of garlic down the side, this sort of naturalised stuff we've been doing. And the brassicas still just living root in the ground really as they're bolting away there. So we've got spare clusters of garlic. They seem quite happy. So this is Saturn apple, absolutely covered in blossom. Still got some nice flashes of red tulips here and there. So we've got plenty of fruit on the Victoria plum. Our little field of allium seem to be quite happy. We've had lots of blossom on the gauge there. And the other amazing thing is, if I can find it, we have fruit. Finally on the damson tree. Not sure if that's showing up, still quite small. So far, if all this fruit manages to hang on in there, it'll be the first time, well, we'll have had fruit from everything, finally, all the fruit trees. So the potato pots are all done. So that's Jazzy, Java, and some leftover Sour Pomera from last year. Got lots of blossom on the Taberry. hopefully, if we don't get a too dry year, we might actually get some decent fruit. And that's it on a quite chilly April morning. Hope everybody's keeping well. I'll catch you in the next month's video. Bye for now.